Tim Jones from Feel Never Real. You know, the tour's lined up for you, I guess, now?
Uh, it's not to the point where I can make the announcement yet, but it sounds like it's going to be, so that's pretty cool.
Oh.
And it's with a pretty cool group of guys. I wish I could tell you more about it, but unfortunately I can't just yet.
So you guys got a release coming out soon?
Well, we're interested to see. We've got a couple of labels that we're looking at right now. We're trying to find a label home for it before we release it. Now we are selling it at the shows, so we're just going to kind of wait and see. Got to see how that goes, and we should know something here within the next couple of months on finding a label home or not.
Well, that's good. And the album's called Versus the Sea of Disease.
That's correct.
Now, this album, you have a few tracks online and stuff that you can tune into, or at least the press can listen to. The sound's quite interesting on it. How long did it take you to record this album?
The actual recording process probably took less than a month. But the writing process, I would say, is about a year, which we wrote with Johnny Andrews on a few of the songs, and he did some of the stuff for both Apocalyptica records as far as writing goes. So he's a really cool guy, really nice guy, and he's a very good writer as well. So it was a first-time experience for co-writing with someone.
Another thing too you should be proud of is A Taste of Truth, the single.
That was the last song on our first record, for us to get done with, and I'd say it's absolutely probably my favorite. Well, it or Sharky and Toady are my favorite two songs off of that record.
Eventually, in 20 years from now, you probably won't like them so much. You'll be playing them every night.
Well, I would say so. If I was going to get sick of either one of those two songs, it probably would have happened by now.
Okay, well, that's
definitely.
Good.
We've been playing them for, I don't know, probably 3 years now at least. So,
a song like that, they have to perform every night. You still enjoy doing this type of song, and it never gets old singing the same thing.
Well, I think the reason why it doesn't, I mean, I think you get better performing it, obviously, but I think the reason why it doesn't is because you know that the people are there to hear you play, those songs, and they are normally pretty interactive with that song. So, even if I didn't like playing it, I really enjoy seeing people be interactive, with the show. So, if it was Old MacDonald Had a Farm and people were going to be interactive with that, I would probably play that,
Well, it's a good thing, and I mean, every great band has to do the same songs over and over, and it's part of the game.
It is, and I'll say we're very proud and thankful that people do enjoy it. So, I mean, I never want to say that, hey, there's been songs that I don't like to play, and people enjoy them, and we play them.
You guys got any future video coming out or something like that for a promo?
We are in talks of doing the video for Drunk Star Anthem right now. It's one of those deals that so much is predicated on this label thing. I really can't make a whole lot of moves until with that type of media until that's situated one way or another. And so as soon as we get through, deciding whether we're going to go with the label or not, or, if a label makes, an offer that we can handle or not, then at that point, we'll take it from there. I'm just really don't know yet what's going to happen on that aspect of it. But I would say either way, by August, September, I would say, hey, we'll have a video done and, we'll be out on the road, or we'll be, recording the rest of the record, I guess you could say.
Now in the summer you're going to be writing more songs, or is it just going to be concentrating on, working the business part of the band?
Well, we've already started writing again. As soon as you get done, I mean, we actually have a studio, so as soon as, we get done with an album, I like to try to take a little bit of a break, but if a great idea strikes, then it's best to go ahead and start trying to lay down as much of it as you can.
Well, some of the influences you guys going through now?
I would say probably the biggest influence that we're going through is being broke.
Ah.
The influence of just wanting to get ourselves in a little better position financially. I think that's a big influence right now. But life, it's so easy to get caught up in looking towards that next benchmark that you tend to not pay attention to what's going on around you, day to day. And it's life's happening every day. So obviously we like to continue to focus on that and try to make it as good as we can.
Would you say the economy's not helping the band too much these days? With all the diluted stuff on the internet.
I would say that has a lot to do with it, but I would also say that more than probably the economy, I would say that the gas prices are really rough on us right now, and I think they're probably rough on most people that don't have a large financial support system. But hey, we've been through rough times, and I'm sure we'll go through rough times in the future. And it's that's what makes everyone continue on. I mean, that's just going to be part of life. I mean, if we were being musicians, or if we were running a pool cleaning service, it's going to be tough either way. There's ups and downs for any business, right?
That's true. At least you're enjoying this business.
Right. I agree with you. That's exactly correct.
It's rough all over, I do believe, from a major label to, independent to anything. It's the
Sure.
same situation all over, I do believe.
I agree with you. I mean, I think it does help, when you've got a major label behind you. I think that helps, from, a financial support level anyways, where you have someone at least that can help you generate money, where it's not solely, dependent on yourself. You've got in there, which we do have a support system. We've got a great publicist, and we've got a few different people that are big key people in our I guess you could say inner circle.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean it's not like we're out here doing it all by ourselves, but having some financial backing would obviously be helpful.
Guaranteed, and also it's good to have good publicists and all that, which I know your publicist is very, very good. When you look at a band's point of view, that they got to write the music, go tour and sell merchandise, do phone interviews, do all this stuff. Where's the music?
I agree, and that's what's so crazy. It's funny. I would say that the aspect of the music industry, and the actual music aspect of it, may be, it might be 20% of the business. I mean, the rest of it is, them wanting you to look a certain way, and you're doing everything else. Live shows, even live shows. For an independent band, you spend so much time trying to book yourself and trying to explore other avenues to spread the word about your band, that you really, it can really, your writing can really take a hit by not being able to worry about that. It seems like you're having to spend so much time doing all the other things that sometimes the writing suffers.
Well, Tim, wish you luck and success. You have the great spirit, and
thank you.
It's gonna work out after all the hard work.
Well, I hope so. I do hope so. Where are you out of?
Nova Scotia, East Coast.
Cool, brother. Well, very cool. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to talk with me. It means a lot.
No problem, and you take care, and talk to you later.
Thank you, brother. Stay in touch.